Hello-y ho-ha! It is I, CJSGOOSE. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. That's really helpful for first thing in the morning. Although it's not really first thing anymore. It's 11:15 here in the UK. And it's a little bit cloudy and grey. But it's okay. Not too bad at all. I rhymed, did I? Oh, okay. Right, we have our little iron golem trapped in a little box over there. And that's because I'm trying to determine exactly where this... Oh, Pizza! How are you doing? I've trapped my little iron golem over there in a box because I'm trying to determine exactly where the slimes are spawning. Now, I think they're sliming in that chunk there. Yes, there's one. And I need to know exactly where they are. But the one I saw a minute ago looked like it spawned on the other side. But I couldn't quite work that out because of the angle that I was in. So by trapping him in here, I'll know whether or not the slime is actually in that section or in the other section. It's really important because we're going to make a bit of a slime farm here. Furlux, how are you doing? We're trapping this guy to see if we can find out where the slime chunk is. I'm sure it's this one that he's in. Has it been a long time already? Do you know what? I'm having such a tricky week this week. I haven't got a clue. I've slept really badly again, so I'm not doing too good at the moment. I'm trying to wake myself up. And do you know what I did yesterday? I was so tired because of how the sleep works in our house, or lack of. I was playing the game whilst trying to just get on and do a couple of things, and I fell asleep whilst playing the game and died. Yeah, it's not good. The goose needs another grave, and this one is she fell from a height because she fell asleep. I mean, how bad is that? It's terrible. I'll take you down and see how the farm is getting along. You've not been coming. That's fine. It's not a problem, is it? It's when you do come, it's really appreciated. Can we just have another slime so that I can get on and go? So what we're going to do in here is... you love the blue colours. Yeah, they are really good together, but actually it's not going to look like that when it's done. So the blue wool is just so that if I start digging in this area and I sort of on the other side of the wall and I come up to it, then I'll know not to dig into it anymore. And the reason I've chosen the blue, that aqua, is because it works best with the water. And then I've just carried it on through because the sheep are already that colour and I just thought it looked good. But if you can see in the middle, we're building a giant geode and it's going to cover all of that section going across here and on the other side. And then I'm going to have parts of it coming up and all the way around a little on all the sides. So it looks like we're encased in a giant geode. And then the rest of it is all going to be a lush cave. And this is where our axolotls are going to live. I still need to dig it down deeper, but I realised that if I take out this level now, it's going to be even harder for me to reach the ceiling. So I thought I may as well leave this level now, do this part of the work, then dig out the rest, and then put the rest in. How long does it take for a slime to spawn? Surely we could have one by now. This one over here, this white and granite area, that is the chunk that I thought I was going to use for these slimes. But then I've realised that I don't think they're coming from there. So I've then extended it through so I can see where the chunks are. And this one over here with the aqua wool inside, and this one where the golem is, I think are the actual slime chunks. So what we're going to need to do is extend the cave out a little so that we can have the full chunk, and then we can turn this into a slime chunky area. Farm, that's it. And I need to get more calcite, but we've got a really big problem with that because you can only get it in a geode or in a stony peak. So I might have to go out for a wander and try to find a stony peak because I have got 2 geodes, but I don't want to touch those. I want those to stay as they are because they're underwater ones, and I really want to do something with them because they're also close to each other. We are not getting another one, are we? We'll have to come back. We need to pop back to the base, to the church. What do I need to get from the church? Oh no. I needed something from the church. I don't need the slime on me. Why did I need to go back to the church? We were going to get lava. Oh, basalt. That's it, basalt. I knew it was something important. So, why did I need to go there? So we're going to grab some basalt and some lava. Then we can turn this all into smooth basalt, and then we can at least do a little bit more on here. I can't remember if you've been or not for when I've done all of this. Look, we've got all of this working up here now. It's all covered in water. This is the slime, this is the chunk border that you have to come up to the surface to figure it out. So this will all come back off, but I'll leave it here for now so I know exactly where it is. Can't sleep, just checking. We need more food as well. We'll just go and grab the basalt. I can run would be useful. I had to replace a whole bunch of my armor yesterday. Now, this project has taken a lot longer than I wanted, but that's because I've deviated from the plan. So I didn't mean to do that, but that's what we've done because I thought it was going to look really good with I didn't think that I was going to have to dig out so deep, but because I need to make sure that the other part of the plan works properly without it going bad, I need to sort it out, and so that means digging it down by 14 blocks, and we're about halfway, just over halfway I think now. You're not basalt, you're basalt. Yeah, I already have a whole load in here, is what I thought, and where I've been just doing a little bit every now and then. So we can take all of this, and then we have some lava. Let me empty these water. I think I should have brought the ender chest, but... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Oh, yeah, we can fit them all in. That's fabulous. Not that I have that many blocks. I love this renewable lava. It makes life so much easier. Let's go and do our headstone. Some sticks in here, so all of these are just ticking away as we're going. We've got quite a little bit of cacti in there now. We will set this all up better, but to begin with I just set everything up just a little, just to get myself going. We can leave that one. We'll take another block of clay. It's very annoying because I need to use this clay, and I wasn't thinking of using this clay, but we are. We need wood. Wood? Where are you, wood? Must have some wood here somewhere. Oh, let's use some mangrove wood. Okay, we'll use mangrove. Can I have some... get out. Need a couple of signs. Oh, now that won't... Just get out of there. I want the space. I need a bigger inventory. They can go in there. Have we got any more smooth stone anywhere? We need some more for our headstones. Just temporary headstones. Oh, we've got another piece of calcite there. Just one though. Got to get some more. I don't think we've got any more. I think they may have been in the treasure chest that got blown up. At least the tadpoles were safe. I was worried that it might have been those, but it's not. Can we sleep yet? No. Oh we need to sort out these bees. I need to breed them more. The others have gone. I think these campfires were too high up and they burnt them. Oh dear. There's getting a lot of graves here, you know. So, let's start another row here. So, this one needs to go in the idiot pile. So what day was it yesterday? The 29th. Idiot goose fell asleep. Died from high place. Oh well, not that. That'll do. Then we need to have another one for 2 snow golems. Gave life bravely. Washed away. Oh, can't even spell now. Away. Fighting guardians. Okay, that's that one. And then, oh, hold on. We need one more, which is buttons. Push the correct buttons, Goosey. To all the dolphins. Sorry. Okay. I have to leave it like that for now. There's a bit. Oh, can't push the buttons today. And now I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Oh, I found my lost horse, by the way. Yeah, it was in over there somewhere. Well, there's a wall. Oh, just randomly over in a section near the bamboo-y, mangrove-y bits.
But why would he have freeness to work?
Because I brought him back and I dropped him off over there where that skeleton horse is. And then I had to run to come and get a lead. And by the time I'd run back to get a lead, he'd gone. So I thought he'd maybe fallen in the sea or something. Yeah. But he'd completely gone. I couldn't find him anywhere. And oh, I can't get up. Turns out that he'd walked over that way and gone into that lot. And I didn't realise he had that much time. So the good news is he's not gone. Yeah. I need some food. Our hunger is all. We're always hungry. Hungry, not Hungary. Hungry. One day the goose might get that right. Oh look, we've got a free lead. Why, thank you, Lead and Leather Factory. Right, we can place that into there. We need the furnaces, don't we? That's what we want. Here they are. I'll take those down. So we can just set those up. And where do we need to go? This way. We'll just go down and grab some more food as well. I could have done that while I was back at the base, but... Ugh! Out of there, alley! Right, we don't seem to have any more slimes. We want to just set these little furnaces up and we can be getting smooth basalt. Yeah, let's just put them all down here. That's fine. Take a block out of the front so we can see where they are. We'll do this and then that. So at least we'll have some smooth basalt on the way. but the problem is going to be the calcite. We don't have any of that. Any of these can be filled up. Ah, that one's full. These ones are all full. Everything's getting... We're going to need more treasure chests. Oh, we've got another... Ah, hopper here. Not hopper. Furnace. We'll put these ones in here, actually. Oh, I want to get organised. I don't like being this disorganised. It's driving me crazy. I keep debating whether to add a little bit of the prismarine blocks in, but I can't figure it out. I haven't decided. I know that went up. Really? That was a weird place to place it. Let's just put these into here for a minute. We'll need to take those back out, but it's better than not doing it. Let's see if we can just take some of these bits out. There we go. Excellent. So now we've got some smooth. So at least we can get to the smooth basalt easy enough. The problem is the next bit is the calcite. So I'm trying to figure out whether we should try to go for a walk and see if we can find some. I don't know what it would look like on the map is the only thing. Because I know that there isn't anywhere that a snowy part is. We need a stony peak. So I'm not sure. I think I'm going to have to do that off the stream because it's going to take so long to try and find it. Do I have the fortune pick on me? I do. Let's go back into the Geode to see if we can get any more crystals. I do think that this idea with the candles could work quite nicely. We need to work on that. I can never tell when they're ready or not. Oh, that one wasn't ready. That one must be. Yes, that one's ready. That one? Yeah. So I'm trying to sort of keep farming them. Oh, hold on. No, they're the ones that are not. They're the ones that I've placed already. They're mine. Gotta be careful here. That one looks like one. Yeah. I don't think that one is. Can't reach that one. I need to try and find a better way of being able to harvest them. I don't want to do it automatically, I don't think I'm too worried about doing that. It's just more about not breaking them. I think that one is. Yeah. What about this one? Ah, yes. It's just that while we're down here then, they can all be regrowing again. And, I like the fact that this is really annoying and hard, but at the same time it's really annoying and hard, so I don't like it. I can't have everything, can I? Oh, we got another stack, so that's good. I'm stuck. This is where I fell. I fell straight down there, and it goes really, really deep. It goes right down to bedrock. I was climbing up here and just fell off it. We're going to need to organise these a little, I think, as well. Oh, we're not getting cooked fish anymore. I forgot about that. Let's take out, what have we got here? Some more of the prismarine. This is the main one to empty because this one I put all of the other bits in already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 stacks we can take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. No, wrong chest. This one. Oh, we'll take 3 more. Wrong one. 3 more. Okay, now intake a load of these. Oh, we can probably get all of these in actually. And we can make ourselves some more blocks if we need to. Oh, that one's full. I found that other one now. Look, I did have the stack. Never mind, it's not a problem. Let's take some of this raw cod out. Charlie, how's your day going? Not too bad, thanks. What about you? How's your day going? We're just in the Guardian farm at the moment. We've got a lot to do. I'm very tired and things don't seem to be working how I want them to work, but other than that we're doing really well. And I've just taken all of these out and we didn't need to because I have nowhere to put them, so we just shove those all in there. We'll take all of the ink and we'll take one of these bits. So just trying to reduce down how much is in these treasure chests to make sure that they don't overflow. Because they were getting a little bit full. I haven't set up the proper storage system yet, so I just got this little bit going. Over the... Why didn't I... Did I collect... Is that all of the glow squid? We are getting a little bit of glow squid each time, which is amazing. I'm not getting much, so we've got a whole stack so far, but, you know, can't grumble at a whole stack. And we're managing to get the Nautilus shells as well, which is wonderful. So look, we've got over a stack. Oh, I've got a stack of Nautilus shells already. So this farm is working really well. Oh, I'm glad that you've been fine so far this morning. That sounds wonderful. What we're going to do is build a giant geode and a lush cave. So this is the entrance to my farm. Well, this is the farm part of the Guardians. Now we've got another farm to build here that I haven't told you about yet. And I've just been discussing this morning that we're looking for the slime chunk, which I think is here. And I think I have 2 of them, which is this one and one on the other side. Now I want to take the fortune out and use the silk touch. Let me just lower this down another level because it's annoying that it's split. And I've got this iron golem in here because I was trying to use him for my Guardian farm, but it didn't work. I don't normally use golems, but I have to say he's been very helpful with these slimes. They don't seem to damage him very much. And I've had so many of them trying to attack me. It's infuriating, to be honest. So we're going to just trap him back in here. And we need to see if the slimes keep spawning in this section. So all of these lines, they're just to help me with the chunk borders. We need to put more basalt in here. We're trying to cook more smooth basalt as well. The only problem is we don't have very much more calcite, and we need that as well. So I need to go for a wander to try and find some. Oh, I could have put more in there. Didn't realise I'd gone down that much. Just take some more then. Just get this all set up so that it can take as much as it can. Have you been here before, Charlie? I don't think you have. Get that out of there. Pop more basalt in. And then I think we've got one more little bit here. Right. Let's just get rid of all of this. And let's try to actually get on. Where is all of my stuff? Take the shears, calcite. Just trying to think what I've got here that I need. Oh, the scaffolding we need to keep building up. We can put some more walls up as well. So this is what we've done. So we've got an actual geode here, which just happened. It's really funny because it just happened to be right in the middle where my the middle of my guardians. So they are being sucked down there. Then we've got the actual geode in the middle, and then I'm extending it out, and we're going to fill up this whole cave. Now this cave is here for a reason, and then I thought, well, we may as well pretty it up and turn it into a lush cave with a giant geode. So we're going to cover up all of this section, bring it all around the edges, and then we're going to turn the whole thing into a lush cave. But we still need to dig it down by about another, I don't know, 7 layers, I think. But the problem that we've got now is, I think this is all the calcite that I've got, and I need more. So that's a problem. And I'd run out of the basalt last night, so I couldn't do anything else with that. And what's also extremely important and unusual for me is that I need to fill in all of the gaps. So there cannot be any gaps in this at all. I've got to have it so all gaps are filled in. So I'm just trying to, I'm making this up as I go along. There's not really any pre-thought into it other than try to make it look like a geode. That's all I'm trying to do. Not sure that one's needed, but I'll leave it where it is. I'm going to try and use as few materials as I can. And then just take out the odd one of these just so that the calcite can be poking through. I think I want to sort of bring this up here. Maybe we'll put a light in here. I want it to all be lit up. Can we put this? I think we can. Yeah, we can put one of these on top of the light. That'll look quite nice. Oh no, I should do it the other way. Hold on, let's just silk touch that back off because they grow on the amethyst, not onto the lights. So we do it that way round, and then that would look a bit better. And let's put another calcite in front of it. Maybe another amethyst. So, like I said, oh no, I am just making this up as I go along, really. So I'm not really sure. I don't really know what I'm doing. I do and I don't. I know what I want it to look like in my head. And we also have in case you didn't know, this is actually a copper vein. So I've left this one here. That is the first block I found. That was a copper vein. And then, oh, for the, not the actual just normal copper, but for the block of copper. So leaving that there so I know exactly where it was. And I might actually use a few copper pieces in here because I think it looks really cool. So I might do that now, actually. Let's go and have a quick look. I only want to add 1 or 2 because I don't want to waste the copper. But at the same time, I want to make sure that everything works really well. I want to utilise all of the blocks in the way that they can be used. And that means I'm going to have to keep going out and collecting more resources. And well, that's what it means. Where is it? Here. I should move it to the other side, really. I love the coloration of this copper block. I love the mixture of the greens. So I think just the odd one. And I think that sort of gives a nod to the fact that there was the copper seam here as well. Ah, no, wrong button. I'm always pushing the wrong buttons. Let's go here. And then maybe one here. I think just the odd one, not very many, just to sort of signify that. Yeah, I think just the odd one would look quite good. This is too chunky here. I don't like it. Too blocky. I'm not tall enough to reach there. This is why I've stopped digging, because I suddenly realised that I can't reach the roof very well. So if I dig any more, then that's it. I won't be able to reach the roof. Am I up one? No. We don't want all basalt. But we want to start encouraging the fact that this is going to be a lush cave. So that's why I'm using some of the clay. Let's use another little bit over this side. The clay, I think. Oh, that's it. The clay's gone again. Did I leave that out? I think I did. I think I left it out of my inventory. I don't know whether to incorporate any stone. I might go and have a look. Just place a little and see what it looks like. So let's pop a little bit of the calcite in. The calcite really lightens it all up as well. Stops it from being really dark. And then by throwing in a couple of these sea lanterns, I think it's really helping to brighten it up. Because we do not want it to be completely dark. I haven't heard if this golem's getting any slime. Doesn't seem to be. Don't know if I'm too close. So we need to cover this light up a little. Let's connect that there. Now we've got some of these crystals to add on. I'm trying to sort of make it look more realistic. So we've got all the sizes. Is that smooth as well? Yeah. So we can add, you know, a couple of the different sizes all over the place. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Oh, we've got a hole there. What do we put in there? I think we could probably get away with just putting a piece of stone in there. I don't want to really waste all of the good blocks. Let's get a little bit of stone. And maybe add a little bit of that in between. And see what happens. Take that out. And we need clay. I ran out of clay. Is it this one? Yeah. Have we got anything else to smelt? That's a lot of lava that we're wasting there. I suppose we could take a block of stone. Yeah, let's take a stack of stone. Oh, hold on. I'll pick that up in a second. We need that more than the other one. And then we'll turn that into smooth stone. So let's add a little piece of stone in here. I think this is looking quite good. Be interested to know what you guys think. I really don't want to do that. I want it to be in that corner. I know that nothing would be spawnable in that one, but I think it's really important that I keep hold of that don't let anything spawn idea in my head, just to make sure so that I don't make any errors. So add a little bit of this stone on here. So I don't want to use all of this clay. I need so much clay that it would feel wrong. We can add a little bit of the calcite, which will make it look a little bit brighter. And then the clay in between. How does that look? I have to keep checking it all the time. That's not food. This is food. Keep checking it all of the time just to make sure. Not overly keen on this stone. What else could we use? About the andesite. Maybe if we add a little bit of andesite over the top. I am debating about this diorite as well. Maybe some of that would work because it's near the... let's take a little bit of the andesite. No, that's diorite. I don't need this spade for a minute. And some of this. Maybe just add a little bit where it becomes a bit more 3D. Just see if it helps by changing a little bit of the texture. And the odd andesite block in like that, and then add another clay. We don't want to waste the clay like that though. Maybe do it like that so we benefit from its use. And then maybe have a little bit of the amethyst coming back down like that. We just turn this back into a block. That would help, wouldn't it? There we go, then we can collect that back up again. Oh, I think that looks better where I've mixed it. It's not so just straight. And because it's got the diorite's working with it better than I thought it would. So let's add a little bit more of the basalt in there. So this is going to be much deeper than this by about another 7 blocks. So this is actually going to be along the roof. That's why it's quite low. Otherwise it wouldn't look quite right. I think the fact that it's going to be really high up, and if I feel that it's not high enough, I can always take out another couple of layers. That's not actually going to cause me any issues. As long as it's not too high, that's the main thing. Ah! Yes! Slimes spawned. and they're spawning in here. Perfect. That is the slime chunk. That is what I thought, but couldn't quite confirm it until now. That is excellent news. Let's add another diorite in there. I don't want too much of it. It's more of just a sort of a complementary block more than anything else. So if you look, I'm just dumping these down in random places. There's no rhythm in particular where I want them to go. Just I want them to go down. And I want this room to be well lit but not well lit. It needs to be light enough to make sure we don't get mobs spawning, but not light enough to ruin the atmosphere of the cave. So in this section I just want the odd little piece of purple coming through, not too much, so we'll add a little bit here, and this needs to oh okay, that'll work. We need to bring out this basalt a little bit more. Trying to conserve some of these blocks that I don't need to waste. When we get ourselves better set up, we'll start having extras that we don't need to worry about, but it's tricky when you don't have very many resources and you want to do big builds. Let's put this one on this side. So I'm trying to make the geodes look really nice by adding all these extra crystals on. I do have to keep going back and checking it, because otherwise you get too far and you don't actually know what you've done, and it might not look right. I think that's going to work. Thinking of putting a piece up here. Come back to this bit. We could put a crystal in here, like that. It's really good how it gives that extra little bit of dimension to it without doing much. I can't work out whether, I think I should just do one side, but then part of me wants to finish off this whole middle. I think I should just do one side and then come back to it, to the other side. I don't have enough materials to do any of them. I really want to see what it's going to look like as a Lush Cave. We need to go back to Lush Cave and get some more of those flowers. I've only got one, and I think we need a couple of those because they add that extra ambience of the they put that filter in the air, don't they? That's too straight there, that's no good. Let's take some of that out, and then if we take that one out, let's put a couple of stone, and then maybe something like that, just so it's not flat. Do not like flat. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Right, let's cover up this piece of the green here then. It is annoying that I hadn't thought of this before I pulled out all of the floor, because we could have actually done it without keep going up and down the ladder, but that's fine. So I want it to transition to make it look like it had gone up a little bit higher than what we have here. Although that wouldn't quite work, would it, with a geode? So it's fine. Maybe it's a section that didn't quite grow. Let's put in a little bit of the calcite. We are running dangerously low on this now. And use it like that. And then we want some amethyst, and I wanted a little bit more clay in here as well. Let's add a little bit of the clay. I'm going to need a light somewhere as well. Let's put the light. I keep calling them torches. The light in here. That's better. We can actually see what we're doing now. And another one here. And we add clay into these ones. And a little bit on some of these. Not all of them. Now let's add a little bit of Verlux. I know. The Mookster actually put him on that day. It was really funny. How amazing is that? Can you imagine being that popular? I have never been popular in my life. I could never even imagine that. Did you watch it? Let's add... We need a little bit more purple in here, I think. We need something that's a little bit yellow. Purple and yellow are complementary colours. What do we have that we could use? I can't think of anything. Let's add a couple of the purples in here. Wouldn't be worth it. That would cover up that block. We could put a stone behind it. Amethyst. Yeah, let's put a clay block into there. Maybe one on there. Can I ask you what you think, Verlux? What do you think of the geode so far? I think the fact that you're going to be... Oh, there's somebody knocking on my door. Bear with me a second. I'm on the live stream, darling. Sorry about that. There's a... Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry, someone's knocking at my door for my boy. Just remember that I'm on the live stream. Righty, let's have a look. I don't like that stone there. That needs to come out. Maybe another piece of clay there instead. Oh, no. We can change that to the amethyst. That would look much nicer. Change that. Put another amethyst in there. And then we could put another one of these in here. Maybe a smaller one on the other side. Like that. I think that will look better. Yeah, that's much better. Just trying to think. Have we got any calcite left? Oh, right, we've still got a whole stack, so that's good. Let's try and put a little bit... Let's try and cover up this section and bring up this whole piece here and maybe come down the wall if we've got enough. So this one needs to come out. That's in the wrong place. Could use my axe, it would be quicker, but for whatever reason I didn't. I think it's more because I've got to keep doing the pick block thing, and that makes it much easier, and then it moves all of my materials out of my hand. So then I get confused as to where my stuff is. Now I think I had a block here that was empty. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I think it was just an illusion then. I want to stay on here. Thank you. Right, let's add a couple of clay blocks, just a few. And then a little bit of the andesite, a little bit of stone. So I just kind of make it up as we go along, really. That's what I'm doing. Nothing too specific that I do. Just in my head, I just do it and think, oh yeah, that might work, that might not. And then that's about it, really. Put that onto there, then now I can't see because I've shoved that in my face. Hi. That's what I wondered, but I didn't really look. Oh, we don't have any more.
Very faint.
Drizzle, yeah.
Can I just go in the
Yeah, of course you can. Just don't get really wet. If it starts to chop it down, make sure you come back in. Just remember it'll be slippery as well. No, I actually wanted that treasure chest that I was looking at. It's not even a treasure chest, is it? Okay, so let's... There's 16 of these left. We might have to go out to our other geode and see if we can harvest from those to help us out a little. We do have 2 more and they are close to each other. Well, what I should have done was, while I've been here, is to keep collecting each time, but I didn't think that I was going to be needing them anytime soon. It's only that it was very recent that I realised that this is what I was going to do. I could take out some of these blocks that I've placed in here, but I don't actually want to. No, that one wasn't ready. I cannot get my head around when they're ready and when they're not. I keep doing it wrong. That one was. But at least with a fortune you can get extra. So that is useful. And then I've got to be careful because some of these, I think I took some earlier that were actually ones that I'd placed. Well, that's another 33 blocks anyway, so that's quite good. This is the other side. And I've left some of the glass in from the Guardians, except what I've done is I've changed it to purple, and that works really well. It's much, much better. Yeah, so he's trapped in that slime chunk, which is lovely. And the other slime chunk I've got blocked, so they can't keep spawning every few minutes. I do like adding a little bit of dimension to it all. Like bringing down a couple of pieces and then sort of bringing the crystals out. And then, if you can imagine, when we start adding this into a lush cave, we're going to have all the greens, we're going to have all of the... Oh, the berries. The berries will be a yellowy orange. That might work. That might be enough. We need another bit of purple in here. We've got a gap right there, and we need another light. So let's pop a light in and another purple. And then another sorry, darling? Okay. Oh no. Oh guys, I'm gonna have to go put it off. Yeah, so we're just doing this. We are going to have to come off the stream in a minute. I just realised I think we're supposed to be doing golf this afternoon. I don't know, if you just quickly go out, Donna, and I'll try to figure it out. I'll just do a couple more minutes on here and then I'll figure out what we're doing. Got myself in a kerfuffle now. So did I. Okay, right. Right, guys, I'm going to go because I've just now smelling some kind of electrical primer smell. Hopefully it's from outside. And people have just opened up my door. But I just need to double check. And we've also suddenly realised that we've got golf as well, which I had forgotten about. So what we're going to do is I'll just take a screenshot of this for later on. Maybe we'll walk a little bit closer. We are still going to build this geode. We've got a lot to do. And yeah, I've got to see if I can find some more calcite, because this is actually, we're going to reach a point where we can't carry on, and it's going to be, there isn't a block that kind of substitutes it, so I need to sort that out. I will maybe be back on later or not, I'm not sure. It's a bit of a tricky week still, so I will see you all soon, and I will carry on working on this. But basically I've just got to try and make this into a giant geode and a lush cave. So